So I got a request to do a tarot card reading on Nicki Minaj and whether her and her husband will get a divorce within 2 years or whether or not she'll divorce him within 2 years. So let's see. I'll be using my Modern Tarot Witch cards. I enjoy this deck a lot. And then I'll possibly use my Oracle cards. They're my fairy Oracle cards. When Nicki Minaj divorced Kenneth Petty within 2 years, 2 years from now, or anywhere in between time, will Nicki Minaj divorce Kenneth Petty, her husband? Within 2 years, will Nicki Minaj leave her husband, Kenneth Petty? So, the back of the deck is giving me the Four of Wands in reverse. Then I've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Next to the Page of Wands in reverse. Next to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Under that Eight of Cups, I have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Underneath the Page of Wands, I have the Queen of Cups. And underneath the Nine of Pentacles, I have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so with the Eight of Cups in reverse, that could sometimes mean walking away from a situation, which is a good thing in this case. It could also mean that you're kind of sticking it out, devoting yourself to a situation, trying to make it work, which also sounds like Nicki. She's trying to make this relationship work with him. Kind of like she's aimlessly wandering. Maybe when it comes to love, holding on to a failed relationship out of fear of being alone. Like you're holding on to something that you should walk away from. The Cups is normally an emotional card or a love card. So it's a situation where she should probably be walking away from it or trying to stick it out. Then I have the Page of Wands. When it comes to love and you're dealing with the Page of Wands, it's like optimism. The Page is normally a young person, so young love or fresh love, new love. You know, she still feels like she's in this whirlwind romance with him so far. So it's like she is sticking it out in a situation because she still feels like she could be optimistic about their relationship. She's very optimistic about a relationship that she should be walking away from. Then at the end of that lineup, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. In reverse, especially with love, well, in reverse, it means that someone is depending on someone financially. Because the Pentacles is a financial card. Somebody has put in the work and they can't enjoy the fruits of their labor because somebody is picking off of them. With love, it also gives a certain disenchantment in the relationship, kind of like a lack of excitement, a lack of romance. It often can mean that like the relationship is dependent upon money, security, possibly lack of excitement is happening here. And it also can suggest that there is a lack of independence or equality. So pretty much, I mean, obviously for me, I feel like that's Kenneth. Like, it's a relationship that she should be walking away from, and she's trying to be optimistic about it, and he's dependent upon her money. So it looks like maybe from these at the top of the deck that she's gonna try to stick it out for as long as possible. Even though he's up here taking her money, like that could possibly affect her. This card that popped up at the end might be the card that changes how she feels. But so far she wants to stick it out, and she's very optimistic about their relationship. All right, so under the 8 of Cups, I did pull the 9 of Wands, which paired with this card is good. Walking away from a situation. And then the 9 of Wands, that means that you should cut your losses, get out of the situation, because it is going to improve itself. You could be fighting a losing battle. Like the person in the card was fighting a battle. Upright, you probably won the battle. Reverse, you're exhausted, you're tired, you're fighting a battle that you can't win. That's the type of vibes I'm getting from that. And it also can mean that it's the end of a relationship as well. When you're thinking about love, it could also be an ending a relationship card. You and that person might be finished what you were meant to do together, which is very interesting because my previous card about whether she was married to him or not kind of was saying like their marriage might not be real, or it was all just for show, like something that they worked on together. You know, she needed something, he needed something, they came together, they do care about each other. It was a perfect opportunity. So with me seeing these two cards together, maybe she will walk away from him. This is the ending cards. This is the I need to leave this situation. Walking away from a situation that you can't win. In the middle, under the Page of Wands, I had pulled the Queen of Cups upright, which upright, that means that normally the person involved is emotional. It could be an emotional relationship. It could signify a nurturing, generous person, a mother figure, which makes sense for Nicki. It is the Cups, which is a love card. So I feel like it's saying, and that person is ruled by their heart and not their head. So I feel like it's saying, like, yeah, she wants to try to stick it out. And it's showing up under this particular card, under the Page of Wands. Like, she really wants to try to stick it out because she's emotionally attached to him. She's in love with him. You know, that's why she married him and decided to have a kid with him. She wants to try to stick it out. It's like she knows she should walk away from this situation and leave, but she wants to try to be strong and stick it out. It's not going anywhere. She needs to go somewhere, but she's trying to be strong because she's feeling emotional. Okay, so in the last card underneath the 9 of Pentacles is the 10 of Swords, which whenever I see this card, it gives me backstabbing vibes, or just someone coming against you. It can also mean that you're coming to the end of trials and tribulations. Make a clean break from your past, possibly the ending of your pain and suffering, perhaps. Like you were suffering, this may end it. In love, it can mean you're strained from caring for a loved one, or even a relationship might end, and you're looking forward to freedom and then starting over and getting past all of that. So with this reading, I feel like it's less backstabbing. I don't think he's been cheating on her. I figure it's less backstabbing and more her getting over the situation, because with the 9 of Pentacles underneath it, I'm seeing that as he's been draining her, and this will be her point to get past him. Like, he's been spending her money. I'm certain she's paying for his lawyers and all that stuff, and she can get past that. So hopefully within 2 years, the way this reading is coming up, she will divorce him or leave him. Because in this lineup as well, it starts off telling her she's in a battle she can't win. She's emotionally stuck. She loves him. She doesn't want to give up. But eventually she could get over this. She could leave him. And then I feel like with this on the back of the deck, Um, it's still a positive card, like celebrating your good fortune, just it's not what you thought it would be. Something might not be as successful as you thought it would be. So I'm thinking with her marriage, maybe if she leaves him, she'll still be happy. She has to realize she'll still be happy. She can celebrate her good fortune, and it's not as bad as she thinks it will be. Even if she's scared to be alone, even if she's scared to walk away from that situation, even if she's still in love and trying to make things work, she can get over this hump. She can get away from him, and she'll still be happy. It's just a little bit less than what she wanted. She wanted to be married, obviously, but it didn't work out that way, but she'd still be very happy. So I see her probably leaving him within 2 years. Like, the way the cards are coming out, it's showing that she doesn't want to right now. But in the future, that could definitely become a possibility. I pulled 3 extra cards. I got the Two of Wands in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse is definitely giving me the vibe that, well, the Two of Wands in reverse is a delay, a difficulty. Someone may have disappointed you, which makes sense. She probably is disappointed in this marriage. With love, it means your relationship is probably rocky. You may need to make adjustments because you're dependent on somebody. You can't walk away. You can't get away. The Wands are a moving card. If it's in reverse, this person probably isn't making any moves. They feel stuck and dependent on someone, which makes sense. I feel like Nicki's gotten dependent on him, and he's probably very dependent on her. With the Three of Swords coming up in reverse, also a more positive card where it's saying that you're probably accepting the breakup. It's necessary. Just pretty much pulling yourself together and getting your life together after you felt hurt or mistrust. You can get yourself together. This breakup was necessary. So that's also good. Also good, she's stuck, but leaving him is necessary. So hopefully that's all good. And the Justice card in reverse is definitely giving me a lack of balance in the relationship. Like, it's a Justice card, but it's also a balance card, kind of like a Libra. It's giving me imbalance in the relationship, which makes sense. At some point, she will start to realize that there's an imbalance in this relationship. I only pulled 1 2 card. So I will say I'm not sure if this would happen within 2 years, because I like to, certain cards give me a vibe. Like, if I pulled a whole bunch of 2s, I feel like, yeah, maybe, but I feel like it might take her a little bit longer than 2 years, because I pulled some 8s and 2 9 cards, the 10. That's kind of giving me a vibe that it might take a little longer than 2 years, but this is for entertainment purposes only, and it's allegedly, so I have no clue what would happen. But for me, I'm like, this might not happen in 2 years, but I could definitely see her walking away. I just see that she doesn't want to walk away because she just doesn't want to be heartbroken, of course, but it's necessary. It's necessary because it's an imbalance in this relationship. It's a balance in money. It's an imbalance altogether because Nicki Minaj is a powerful woman. So it's very imbalanced, and I feel like with the back of the deck, once she does let him go, she'll still have a happy family. It just won't be with him. Like, she'll be fine. I want to do my oracle cards real quick to see if they give me any extra take on it. Will Nicki Minaj divorce her husband in possibly 2 years? Or will she leave Kenneth Petty possibly in 2 years? With my oracle cards, I pulled Lost and Found in reverse, Life Energy upright, Journey in reverse. So with the Lost and Found card in reverse, it's giving me she's lost herself right now, being stuck on trying to make things work with Kenneth Petty. I feel like if she let him go, then she could find herself. Something's been lost. It's probably her losing herself. Then you've got the life energy card upright. This card promotes healing. It also gives me an emotion vibe. Like, she needs to heal. She does love him. She wants to be with him, but she does need to heal. She needs to let her light shine and stop focusing on him and focus on herself and the baby. Then I've got Journey in reverse, which means she should prepare herself for a journey because she probably doesn't want to go on this journey. I feel like it's not something that she wants to do. She should prepare herself for a journey to get rid of the situation she's in. Like, she may not want to do it. It might not be something she wants to do, but it's gonna happen anyway. So she should probably prepare herself. It's happening anyway, so go ahead and get ready, because right now there's an imbalance with them. The back of my oracle deck is Wisdom in reverse, which is also giving me that, again, she needs to, like, open her eyes. Like, she's not using wisdom right now. She needs to open her eyes and let him go. And I feel like it's very possible. I feel like she's trying really hard to stay with him, but you can tell she's kind of over it. So that was my tarot card reading on Nicki Minaj and whether she's going to leave Kenneth Petty in the next 2 years. Like I said, it's for entertainment purposes only. Well, thanks, everybody. If you want to, like, comment, subscribe, and have a good night.